It's time for 30 minutes of abs and core exercises. What up, y'all? It's Preston. Today we're doing 30 minutes of abs and core exercises in a Pilates style. Let's get right into a warm-up. Start out on all fours. All you'll need is a mat and some water. Inhale, drop the stomach, look up towards the corners of your room, arch your back for a cow. Feels good. Exhale, push the mat away, round your back for the cat. All right, let's do one more. Inhale, arch the back, look up, and then exhale, round the back. Sit back as you round your back into a cat child's pose. Maybe we'll call this a kitten pose. All right, let's come back up to all fours. Walk your hands to your front of your mat. Press or let your hips fall to the mat as you look up towards the sky. High cobra pose, either forearms or straight arms, whatever works better for you. I have a broken finger, so I'm going to do a forearm cobra. All right, great job. Let's come back to all fours once again. Lift that left arm up to the sky and then thread it underneath your right armpit, letting the head fall to the mat, walking your right hand forward, all of the weight resting on your left shoulder, and also some of the weight on your left temple. Take a big breath here, and then on your exhale, move the right hand back to center, left hand back, all fours, same thing on the other side. Right arm reaches up towards the sky, then thread it underneath the left armpit. Rest on your right shoulder, walk your left hand forward, and we'll just hang out here for one breath. We start every abs and core routine out with an ever-increasing plank. So let's come back to center, come to all fours, get ready for that really challenging plank for 2 minutes and 43 seconds. Step your right foot back, then left foot back. Now you're in your plank, either forearm, which is what I'm doing, or straight arm, which is what I can't do. That's where you have your arms straight. Either way, make sure your elbows are directly underneath your shoulders. You're squeezing your butt. You're really engaging your abs, sucking your navel into your spine. Your feet can either be as wide as your hips or close together, touching. Whatever works for you. You can alternate between the straight arm plank and the side arm plank, and you can also at any time drop your knees to the mat to take a breather. But once you're ready to get back into it, go for it. Make sure that your butt is in line with your shoulders. So you try and make a straight line from your butt to your shoulders. Don't forget to breathe. Every time you exhale, try and tighten your core, your abs even more. Squeeze your butt even more. Press the mat away even more. Over halfway done through this wonderful plank. Great job. Keep it going. Every time we do a plank, we add on 1 second to the plank, because every time we get a little bit better. Only 45 more seconds. Make sure your butt is not up here. You want your butt in line with your shoulders. Or maybe a little bit lower. Last 30 seconds. Keep on breathing. Last 20. You could do anything for 20 seconds. Last 10. At the end, you'll hear the countdown, and then we'll sit back into a child's pose. All right, let's sit back into a child's pose. Knees wider than your hips. Press your butt back. Try and get your heels and your butt to touch, and also reach your arm forward. Nice long arms. All right, enough of that. Great job on that plank. We'll get right into some exercises on our back. So let's flip on over. Feet on the mat, knees bent. Let's roll on down nice and slow, vertebrae by vertebrae. And then when your head hits the mat, place your arms down by your side. Move your feet so they're pretty much under your knees, or maybe a little bit forward of your knees. Press your lower back down, palms, forearms down on the mat. Take a nice big inhale, and on the exhale, peel your pelvis up vertebrae by vertebrae. Pelvic lift. Really reaching those hips up to the sky. Let's hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Let's lower each vertebrae down, one at a time, until that low back touches. This time, let's lift the hips up again, nice and slow. On your exhale, lift your hips up to the sky. Bring the right leg into tabletop, so all of your weight's on the left. Let me just readjust, bring my left foot a little closer to my butt. Right leg comes into tabletop. Heels are still, or left heel is firmly planted in the mat. Extend that right leg up to the sky. And then we'll draw small circles the size of a small lemon with the right foot, using the entire right leg to draw the circle. Draw those small lemon-sized circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let that right leg fall back down to the mat. Lift your hips up even higher. And then on your next exhale, lower each vertebrae down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Great job. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So first take a nice deep breath in, and then exhale, peel the pelvis up vertebrae by vertebrae. Lift your hips up to the sky once again. This time, bring your left leg into tabletop first. Center yourself, extend the left leg out long, stretch that left foot. And then let's draw those small lemon-sized circles with our left leg. One direction. And then let's draw same leg, different direction, small lemon-sized circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Place the left foot back down on the mat. Lift your hips up even higher. And then on your next exhale, lower each vertebrae down to the mat. All right. Let's bring our knees into our chest, give ourselves a quick hug. Rock side to side, turn your head left and right. All right, great job. From here, let's bring our knees into our chest, curl our head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Extend your left leg out long to 45 degrees. Your right hand comes outside your right ankle, left hand inside left knee, or right knee, I apologize, right knee. And we're going to hold this position, curl up even higher, and then switch your arms and switch your legs so your left hand goes outside your left ankle this time. Right hand inside left knee. And then we'll switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. We'll keep that going for 10 more times. Six more. 4 more. And then last one. Great job. Lower your head to the mat. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock yourself from side to side. Nice work. Nice work. From here, let's place our feet out in front of us. Maybe almost at the top of your mat. Lower back is glued to the mat. We'll do some Pilates roll-ups. Raise your arms up straight to the sky, palms facing each other. Energize your arms and hands together as if there's something in between them. Take a nice big inhale. And on the exhale, slowly peel yourself up vertebrae by vertebrae. As slow and controlled as you can. I need to use momentum. Try not to use momentum. And then squeeze, give yourself a nice big hug. And then we'll roll back down. Energize your arms together. Lower your shoulders down and back. Let each vertebrae touch the mat as you roll back. We'll do 2 more of these. Nice big inhale. And then on the exhale, peel up vertebrae by vertebrae. As you sit up, give yourself a nice big hug, stretching out the lower back. And we'll do 1 more. Nice, slow roll down, arms up to the sky. Last one, sitting up, rolling up. All right, let's stay seated from here. Let's extend our legs out in a V. Whatever that means to you, as wide as feels comfortable. Raise your arms up to the sky. Then take your left palm outside of your right shin. And then your right arm reaches back. And then try and saw off your leg for 3, 2, and 1. Let's come back to center. Raise your arms up. If you can't keep a nice straight back, go ahead and bend your knees to straighten your back. Then let's bend over to the other side. Twisting to the left. Right hand comes outside the left. And then saw off your right shin for 3, 2, and 1. Let's do 1 more each side. Sit up nice and tall. Twist over to the left. Saw off your right leg for 3, 2, looking at the right, 1. Last time. Nice and tall. Saw off your left leg for 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Let's come back to center. Feet on the mat, knees bent. Let's create a C shape with our spine. From here, we will raise our right leg straight, left hand outside right ankle, Twisting open to the right, looking over the right hand. Another great twisting oblique exercise. Then let's come back to center. Right hand this time inside, right ankle. Twisting open to the left this time, looking over the left palm for 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Place your right foot down on the mat. Sit up nice and tall. Hands behind the thighs. We'll do the same thing. Other leg. Create that C shape with your spine. Extend the left leg out long. Right hand outside of left ankle this time. Left leg nice and long. Twist open to the left. Look over your left palm. And then let's come back to center. Left hand out inside the left ankle, twisting open to the right for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Sitting from where we are, sitting. Place your hands, palms down on the mat. Legs come back, or legs come to a diamond shape. And then straighten your legs as long as you can today. Really reach. And then back to the diamond shape. We'll do that 4 more times. Reach straight ahead of you. Back to the diamond shape. 3 more. Two more. And then last one. Bring your legs back to the diamond shape and let's roll down. Each vertebrae touching the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock yourself from side to side. Turn your head left and right. Great job. Let's try and roll like a ball. So rock up to sit up, just like we were a second ago. Bring your legs into tabletop position. Create that C shape with your spine. Head going towards your knees. Hands behind the thighs. Make sure there's nothing behind you on the mat. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, come right back up with those legs in tabletop. Nice C shape with the spine. Inhale to roll back. Exhale, roll up. Legs in tabletop. We'll do 3 more. You only roll back to the tips of your shoulder blades. You do not want your neck on the mat. Last one. Great job. Place your feet on the mat. Let's roll back down. Knees and feet to both sides. Let's rock our legs from side to side. Great job. From here, bring your feet together and your knees together on the mat so your legs are glued together. Feet are on the mat, lower back is on the mat, arms are down by your side. Take a nice deep breath in, then on your exhale, bring your legs to tabletop so you should have a straight line from your knees to your hips. You might need to move your legs forward or back. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Interlock your hands behind your head. Then straighten them. You can either keep them in tabletop, straighten them to 45 degrees, or lift them up towards the sky. 45 degrees is the most difficult. Widen your elbows so you can barely see them in your peripheral vision. Then take your right armpit and cross it past your left knee. Hold that for 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Then take your left armpit and cross it over your right knee. Trying to get that right elbow to the mat. Left shoulder comes off the mat. Elbows nice and wide. We'll do 2 more each side. Right armpit, left knee. Back to center. Don't drop your energy in your shoulders. Keep them off the mat. Rotate over to the other side. Back to center. 1 more each time. 1 more each side. And then left armpit over right knee. Great job. Bring your knees in. Maybe stir your knees in one direction. And then the other direction. Great job. All right, let's bring our legs back to tabletop. So feet together, knees together on the mat. Legs back to tabletop. Arms straight up towards the sky. And we're going to extend the right leg out to 45-degree angle and hold that. Lower back is on the mat, and then we'll take our left arm and extend it back behind us 45 degrees as well. And then come back to center. I'm actually going to flip around so I can do this with you without running into my couch. So left leg goes forward, right arm goes back. Right leg stays in tabletop, left arm stays straight up towards the sky, and then back to tabletop. Other side. Right leg 45-degree angle, left arm 45-degree angle. We'll do 1 more each side. Opposite arm, opposite leg. And then last one. All right, I did the best I can without bumping into furniture. Come back to center. Grab your knees, rock your knees from side to side, turn your head left and right. Let's do some side planks before we get into our final plank. Let's lie on our right side, right forearm supporting most of the weight. Feet can either be stacked on top of one another or staggered like this. Really plant your right forearm into the mat. Lift the left side, your left hips up to the sky, left arm up to the sky, and let's pulse our hips up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that left leg up, hip height, 3, 2, and 1. Let's lower, reverse to the other side. So left forearm supporting most of the weight, right arm up to the sky. Let's pulse our hips up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that right leg up, hip height for 3, 2, and 1. Let's come back to that forearm plank. And let's do 1 round of cat and cow. Inhale, drop the stomach, look up. Exhale, round the back. As we do the cat, let's sit back towards our heels. 1 last time. Up next, we have another plank, either forearm or straight arm. 2 minutes and 44 seconds this time. Let's get ready. Get into that plank position. All right. Start that plank off. I was a little late to the party on this plank. 2.5 minutes left in the plank. I'm doing the forearm plank, of course. You can either be doing the straight arm plank or the forearm plank, or alternating between the two. Really engage your abs here. Make them as tight as possible. If someone were to come over and kick you in the stomach, would they be able to knock you over? Or would they break their foot because of your tight abs? Also squeeze your butt. Also curl your toes under. Also look down at the mat. Slightly retract your shoulder blades, making a straight line from your butt to your shoulders. Remember, you can always come down to your knees if you need to take a short rest break. Over halfway through this plank, great job. Keep on breathing. If you start to shake, that means you are doing it right. I got the sun blaring on me, giving me that awesome vitamin D. 1 minute to go. Keep on fighting. I need to take a quick break. No shame in that. It's been hard doing all of these things on my forearms. Plus my left arm has gotten a little bit weaker. So it ain't as easy as it used to be. But soon my finger will be healed and I'll be back in business. 30 seconds left. We're almost there. We go right into a cool down. We'll go right into that child's pose in about 15 more seconds. Do anything you need to take your mind off the plank. Nice work today. Let's sit back, knees wider than your hips. Sit back into that child's pose. Weight towards the heels. Shift your hips to your right as you walk your hands over to your left. And then shift your hips over to your left as you walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Take some nice deep breaths. Exhale. Walk your hands back to center. Let's come up to all fours. Walk your hands to the front of your mat. Let your pelvis fall towards the mat. Look up towards the corners of your room. Cobra pose. Shoulders out of the ears, shoulders down and back as much as you can. Great job. From the Cobra pose, come back to all fours. Then we can lift our hips up for downward facing dog. Pedal your feet out one at a time. Each heel going towards the mat. We'll do 3, 2, and 1. Come back down to all fours. Let's flip on over, or not flip on over, but come to cross-legged seated position. We'll do a few wrist rolls because we've been on our wrists, or you've probably been on your wrists for a lot this last couple of minutes. Then other direction. Alright, let's do a couple of neck rolls. One direction. Nice big neck circles, neck roll. And then reverse. Nice work. Side body stretch. Arms up to the sky. Left hand falls to the mat, then left forearm, and then leaning over to the left with your right hand above your head. Other side, arms up to the sky. Right arm falls to the mat, right forearm We're leaning over to the right. All right, back up to center. One nice big deep breath in. Exhale. Great job. That was 30 minutes of abs and core exercise in a Pilates fashion. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like the video, please subscribe. We are live every Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. doing something different. Bye now.